Hello my friends and welcome back to Stalingard. We have an opportune moment here. Why an opportune moment? Well, it's sunny. And since it's sunny, we can get on the assault. Let's just do the obvious thing and dumpster this plane. We need to clear this little pocket. It's not dangerous. These infantry is not necessarily dangerous to any of my units, apart from maybe the artillery. I wish I had the heavy weapons team here actually, because they would have a field day with this. You would hear lots of brown. $13 for 1, man, they are badly suppressed. Okay. So how do we use our Air Force? We use it to clean out the pocket. Let's use the Air Force to clean out the pocket. Man, he survived with 1 health. Remember, this infantry's got readiness, so it will defend itself against soft. Against hard, it's got problems, but there's an anti-tank gun there, so that's not an issue. I don't think any of these units can even hope to do any real damage to that. Move this here. It's self-repairing. It's got reasonable ground defense. No, it doesn't. It's got 10. It's terrible. Well, it's okay. Against most infantry's hard. These should all defend it. God, that's really American of me. These should all defend it. Yar. Oh, I've been listening to too many. Too many Americans speaking. Okay, how do we best address this? We just give this guy a love tap and move on. Let's see. Okay, that's defended by missile artillery. Alright, that's fine. This is vaguely a line. I'll have to interdict this later. I ain't getting in there now. Unless... if I move the jet fighter here, I do have the old ultra long range bomber. 1 damage they would do to me. 1 whole damage. Unacceptable. Do nothing or go home. How many... How close are we to Steamroller? Just 2 more units for Steamroller. Sweet. Then we can start taking those trades knowing that we won't take any hurt. And carry on building up the experience of this unit. Okay, I think that's fine as it is. You can see the wall really sort of coming together. Weird. You can go here, or here, or here. But you can't go on here, which is a road tile. What? It's desert. Frozen desert. Oh, because it uses a percentage. This thing still has more than 20% of its movement left. Relative to where it's moved. But this is using points. Which is 1.5. That is a weird quirk that's kind of interesting. Okay, so this will go here and then come up. The noose is tightening. I guess this positioning is actually fine for now. Okay, now the only unit that they can attack is the one that can most badly hurt them. Okay, and now we're pretty certain that our rear area is secured. We can really start to form the wall. Guess I'll rebase up there soon. I don't feel it's necessary to send out any planes this turn. I can see everything I need to see. So let's just leave it at that. Man, these guys are thirsty for death. Right, let's make the repair. Pretty much everything is fine. This guy behind my lines needs to die. Okay. Good work. Huh. He's entrenched. Okay. They're on the high ground in close combat tile, so they can't really be touched. Not even by hard. Okay, let's just stay as we are for here, for now. This battle group really can't push forward without air support. It's just too many enemies there. Okay, we know the area behind us is clear. Go ahead and repair this. Go ahead and repair this as well. Let's go ahead and repair this. While conditions are bad, we might as well just repair everything and just be ready to push forward next turn. Obviously, we'll get the kills we can get. Damn it, even with forced march I can't get up there. Oh, that'll do. Okay, that is actually a clear river tile. That's actually a river tile, so this is not as vulnerable as it looks. You'd have to be here or here to actually move on to that tile, so it's fine. Okay, a line is forming. This is good. We'll finally have a combat line very soon that's going to push up into this city. Unfortunately, this battle group has fallen behind, but it will continue to enjoy the full support of my entire air force until it gets somewhere. You're going to regret that. Wow, he didn't even do 1 damage. Oh, that's a good point. If I put it in anti-tank mode, it won't be supported. Oops. That's a mistake. I made a mistake here. I put it in anti-tank mode thinking that that would be better since it's snowing. Made the classic blunder. It won't be supported by this, which would have defended it. Okay, we got a tank push in our face now. That guy's in a close combat tile, like a fool. fool and his life in the close combat tile are soon parted. Eight for -1. Let's suppress him a little bit. Let's get this infantry, because I can move this here and get the tank. I could just use the engineers to get the tank. These are profound losses the enemy is taking right now. Look at all that aiming assistance. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put this here and I'm going to put this here. Just going to make sure to leave it in no one can get in there, right? Can they? No, because that tile's... This tile's zone of controlled and this tile's zone of controlled. So this has only got 5 health. It'll have 6 at the start of the next turn, but it is well and truly defended. So it should be fine. Okay, what else have you got up here for me? Okay, not much. It looks like the push is almost broken. I'm not seeing much in the way of enemies now. Yeah, putting that anti-aircraft gun in anti-tank mode was a huge mistake. It ended up unsupported. That was not ideal. But that's okay, it will fix itself over time, so that's why we put auto repair on it as well, because it's precious units that I'll never get more of. And they're very good. Time to start making my wall. Build the wall! And make Russia pay for it. Alright, this whole area is looking really clear, which is good. So, once we've, it's going to be sunny again next turn, once we've broken the back of this area. There's some more stuff up here. We're approaching Manstein's warning line. Manstein's naughty boy line. Which, I don't know if anything happens whether you cross it. Let's reposition slightly superior reposition here. I may use this airbase, or I may use this one. But either way, my planes are going to be here for at least another turn while we clear away this. Got lots of fighters up there. Like, we can actually see, thanks to deep recon, that there's plenty more misbehavior out there. And probably not all the time in the world to deal with it. Although these ammo dumps should be easy to blow away. Okay. The anti-aircraft gun moved! They repaired themselves. It's an ambush! Oof. Oof! Of course, we had access to their close combat rating, so... That ended really badly for the enemy there. You know what? We can probably clear this area now without... I almost feel like we could just clear... Without air support, we could clear this area. So these are all hard units. So we can just defend these with hard, and they're fine. Okay, they count as soft, blatantly. Then I can move this up here. You ignore entrenchment, don't you? Yeah. I think a bare minimum of air is needed to finish the job here in a safe way. T-70. I think we can potentially clear this area. I mean, we may not even need to. These units may not even move. Okay, that's them defended. I'd be tempted to put this in anti-infantry mode and go for that, but that's actually probably a bad idea. Let's probably want to go to this airport rather than this one, actually, if we can reach it on this turn. It looks well within range. Oh, look at that. It doesn't even look... it's not defended. The infantry can reach it. However, I cannot defend them from soft. Or can I? Yes, I can. Okay, they are defended from hard and soft here. Our soldiers have found something, my general, something important enough to warrant your immediate attention. Last time I was at Stalingard, my hand was forced to leave behind several of my fellow officers. Among them was young Lieutenant Gerhardt. The guy that nobody wanted. The guy that nobody liked. Feedback was that everybody hated him. So now he's dead. He had a brilliant mind for logistics, but he was no soldier. He certainly had no business doing any fighting. I never knew what happened to him, but I always wondered. Until now, that is. Mine general, the soldiers have come across a large gravesite. From the looks of it, German powers must have been allowed to bury their dead officers here. Among the wooden crosses, I found Felix Gernhardt. I know we have a mission to accomplish right now, and I would be the last man to forsake my duties to grieve. Doing so would dishonour the sacrifices of both the fallen and all those still under our charge. He was my brother-in-arms, and all of these fallen officers deserve to be brought home. As soon as there is a lull in the fighting, I'll lead a group of volunteers to exhume the dead, see to it that their remains are returned to Germany to rest. Interesting. I'm not really sure that you would really do that, considering the circumstances right now. Okay, this artillery which I've moved up is obviously vulnerable while it's repositioning, but we need to reposition it. So we just need to make sure it's defended. Oh, I can actually bring this right up. And I shall. I need this combat group to be free to come up this road. I would say for now, how far can you get to the sea? Do we want to be in the sea? Or do we want to be behind the sea? I'm going to say for now, I'm going to put the infantry in the sea. And the artillery behind to defend. For now. This protects this from air, and this protects these from air, mostly. Right. With the airfield secured, I can bring this up. Let's start for now with some scout planes, shall we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bombers, right? So we can bring up 2 scout planes for now, and then we'll bring up the bombers later. In fact, I'll bring up one of the bombers now. Why not? It's there. Let's bring it. This looks like a glorious mess of infantry and bunkers. Okay. It's gonna be sunny next turn too, so we're good. Oof. Okay. He spotted the anti-aircraft gun and changed his mind. It looks like something was changed where all planes now see camouflaged AA guns within one tile of themselves. That never used to be true. They used to be quite capable of suiciding themselves en masse on anti-aircraft guns unless they flew directly over it. Anyway, there's an obvious move here. And that is to quickly just shoot these guys down. He's got a aggressive counterattack, but it's not enough. It's kind of funny. Okay, we're technically out of time, but I'm going to play one more turn because it's close. Can you pen that? Nope. Can probably pen that though. Oomph. Yep. Oomph. Eight damage, man. Spicy. Get right. Okay, that was a good hit. Pioneer has gained a star! Woo! I wonder if the old flame track is gonna show its capabilities. In this mission. Let's move this up and move this up. I might actually end up sending that guy in. Right. Scout planes. Okay. That all looks clear. Wow. So it looks like a defensive line here is not even necessary because there's basically nothing there. I guess you have to approach the old Manstein warning line before you start getting punished for your transgressions. Right, how do I resolve this? This dive bomber, man, is getting so much work done against units in awkward places. I'd say give that guy a shot. Okay, I think the fighter could probably finish the job since he's in the river tile, swamp tile. Yep, we're outside of the range of these fighters that we've detected. Oh, they could go after my scout plane. That would be awfully mean of them. Let's put this in a truck and wield it forwards. Okay. Since we actually know that the area is empty of threats, pushing up quickly is easy. I might use this to just get rid of these guys, and that will be the last unit that's sort of on this part of the map. get. That's as far as you can get. Okay. Very rapidly a proper combat line is forming, ready to push into this area. Man, he wanted me to take that hill, but it's got a bunker and loads of infantry on it. What if I, like, cross the Manstein warning line with a plane? Got some fires. Okay. We actually killed 2 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Better move that next to a fire for now. I can't move these up yet because the fighter is malpositioned. I'll double this back and take this town while I'm at it. Okay, in theory the enemy shouldn't be able to see this moving up. Just in case though. I could shield it with a spy plane. In fact, speaking of shielding things with a spy plane, I was thinking of shielding this with a spy plane. In theory, there's no enemies around that could actually see it, so it should be fine. In theory. Okay, he's from that airbase. Unsurprisingly, the enemy has descended from the upper airbase to go after my spy plane. You boys are about to get blasted, I hope you realize. Well, that's annoying. These two have swapped positions, so now they're no longer correctly defending each other. I guess because I moved this onto a tile that was actually part of the airbase. Which means I can fix it, but fixing it involves basically moving this down here. And then moving my other fire up here. Right, I'm just going to make these couple of moves now while I remember to make them. Because who knows when I'm going to play the next part. For me, it could be in 10 minutes from now after a break, or it could be tomorrow, or it could be 3 weeks from now. Because sometimes I just sit down and have a binge, and other times I don't want to play a particular game for a bit. I try to only play when I'm enjoying playing the game, because I think that is the best entertainment, is when someone's actually enjoying what they're doing. That's what games are for fun. Unless you're playing Eve. In which case it's for blood. Oh, Eve. Such a horrible game. We use the word game loosely. Anyway, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.